I have a confession. Blue is better than red. And also, I am not really that good at video games. I mean, she said it first.
En ertu góður í tölvuleikjum?
Yeah, and don't even say it. Well, without me posting anything, where does that lead you? Back to me. Kinda, in some ways. I'm not really sure. Not just that, I have made the decision to stream way less and dedicate the short time that I have nowadays to learn Adobe Premiere on my camera and the mic I have and all the accessories, because I have so many accessories in my game room that are dedicated to make videos, and here I am sitting on my ass months and months and years and not making anything. Even though I have made a lot of stuff throughout the years, you know, all my streams. Well, most of the things that I want to make are something like this one here. Let's actually watch a little bit of a clip here from my old me. When I had about 7 minutes until the battery of my old camera was dying, and I had to shoot everything in the wrong order. And then, of course, after that, I figured out the power of editing. I could have just I can just sample it in the right order afterwards. That's something I never really thought about. So yeah, here we are. Let's check it out.
I am Leikjarinn, and I'm a retro streamer, collector, and soon to be, hopefully soon, a YouTube reviewer. Ignore the background. I just wanted to be in the forest recording this live stream advertisement because I simply look like a lumberjack at the moment. I never said I was skilled. Anyways, ignore the background. We are going to be talking about today Rob the Robot, or in this case, Fammy Rob. This is the Japanese version. He has some accessories, so let's turn the camera to the accessories for a moment. The game of choice with Rob tonight is Gyromite. I can simply play the game with 2 controllers, not a problem, but in this case, we're gonna use little cute Rob with us.
And as you can see, this is not that bad. I mean, it was kind of in the moment and spontaneous, but I had a little bit of a gaming historian vibe to how I was talking and stuff. I mean...
Ok, og ástæðan fyrir hann var gerður, var það ekki 2-player? Fyrir 2-player? Já. Það var náttúrulega að rekna með að fólk ætti ekki vini sem spilaði tölvuleiki.
I have so many inspirations that I adore watching, and yeah, this was done on this camera. Right now I'm using the EOS, Canon EOS 250D, which is a pretty good one, and I use it as a freaking webcam on my streams. I gotta use it for something else, and that's what I'm trying to get at here. Leikjarinn, you're talking to yourself in a goddamn game room. Get to the point. Here's my point. I have a daughter now. Her name is Karolina Ósk. And she takes a lot of my time away, which is more than just I'm grateful. But before she was around, I had all the time in the world in some ways. My work is in shifts. I work 7 days, so then I have 7 days off. And those 7 days off gave me like quite a lot of hours, but not as many hours as you might think. Maybe I had 6, 7, 8 hours completely to myself, but I had to like wake up early to enjoy those hours. Nowadays, I have 4 hours, 3 times a week, if the baby even allows. And so far, she has allowed it. But yeah, it's strange when you have less time. You start thinking about a couple of things a little bit different. So here is the plan for next year. So I talked about I want to learn Adobe Premiere. I've already done my fiddling into some videos. I did in my first podcast on YouTube, which was a self-cast. It was just me, but it was a little bit of an introduction to myself. I go over a lot of points, a lot of inspirations out there. Gaming historian, the completionist, Angry Video Game Nerd, Game Dave, and more. And I go over just kind of who am I in some ways, and my favorite video games and movies and such. So that is a quite nice introduction to myself. But what I didn't realize when I was editing that video, it took me 6 hours to edit this. Because, I mean, it's not really heavily, insanely detailed, unbelievable effects or anything like that, but it took me a while to edit, because when I edited that video, I wasn't really sure about anything at all. And in Adobe Premiere, you know, I am the actor, the filmmaker, the editor, all that stuff, and I only have 4 hours, basically, kinda, almost, usually, sometimes, to myself, 3 times a week. So yeah, go sit down and learn some Adobe Premiere in my own pace. But something I don't really think I have to learn is to talk in front of the camera. I've been doing this since 2011. When I did my first streams on Twitch, and before that I was doing it on YouTube on another channel. More on that maybe later in the podcast, but yeah, I've always felt really comfortable talking in front of the camera. That has never been an issue, but just being editing scares me. But actually my friend Dagur gave me a really nice point on editing. It is just like a video game. Just treat it as a game. A video game, Mario Paint, or something like that. And that honestly helps when you think, you know, I'm recording an actual video game footage, and then me in front of the camera footage, and then some accessories and such, B-roll and all that. When I throw it all into this other game, where I'm going to be spending a lot of hours also, it's quite nice to think of Adobe just as some video game where you assemble stuff and create stuff. Windows Movie Maker. Whatever happened to that? But yes, my daughter, Carolina. Yep. She has everything from her mom. Nothing from me. Maybe the eyebrows. They're on their way. She is around. She is our newest member, but maybe as some of you guys know, Pegasus is no longer with us. Pegasus was my wonderful, big, fat, always hungry pug. His name was Pegasus. And he had to say goodbye to us a couple of months ago. He is still here. He is downstairs in like a cool, nice can, where I still at night can hear, and it's wonderful. So yeah, Pegasus was always supposed to be a part of my Leikjarinn Let's Play. No, sorry, my Leikjarinn review series. He was always supposed to be in there, and he even had a voice. The voice actor's name is Matt Chalik. And we have been friends for years, and then he agreed to be the voice of Rob the Robot, which plays a critical role in the Leikjarinn series, which I have almost everything mapped out and planned out, and I've written a bunch of stuff down, and we have actually written an almost complete review script of Castlevania Legends. Let me see if I can find it. I mean, I better find it. I'm gonna have to use it in the freaking video. I kind of wish the camera was like there so you could see all the stuff here, because yeah, I was painting the room. We are painting the game room. I did this wall. I did it. Okay, my girlfriend did like all the polishing and all the and then I did that, and then she came to see how I did that, and then she did it even though I did. Anyways, here is Castlevania Legends, a really underrated game in the Castlevania series. It's not a really good one, but that is the point of the first episode. It's me trying to find a game to review, and then I figure out maybe I should review a game that I remember fondly in my childhood, but it's not necessarily that great. But maybe you think I'm taking some AVGN aspects of it, so but I'm not gonna be like an angry nerd type of guy. I am me, I'm Leikjarinn, and I have some facial expressions and some silliness around me, but that's me shining through the camera, hopefully. And I'm inspired by many others YouTubers that I really enjoy watching. So hopefully the first episode of Leikjarinn, the review series, will allow me to figure out the character, because Leikjarinn is me, but at the same time it's not. And then of course we have this other character with me that speaks to me, and I have to communicate and go back and forth.
Well,
perhaps it's old because he is old.
hey, be nice. I brought you across Iceland to be on the
So
show.
tell me, where's your show?
I'm obviously working on it.
With me and the voice actor Matt, and Matt talks for Rob, the robot. And I've already done some test footage, and I keep on doing test footage after test footage after test footage. And my friend Matt and all the people around me have been saying, like, why isn't this just like the take? So that's maybe a little bit of a problem with me. So yeah, we almost have it ready, but it's not ready. And the time that I need to probably poop out this first episode is quite some time, because this is going to be my first time. It's me jumping into the pool, so to speak. So, but I'm excited for it, and something I'm going to really try my hardest next year, 2024, to jump into the pool of gaming. I touched my freaking glasses. People with glasses, they know what I'm talking about. I wrote here in the notes, game room lights. I'm just gonna put it on screen so I don't forget. There it is. I don't know why I'm boasting about some LED lights, but man, it looks cool though. Not gonna lie. Where was I? I guess where I am is just at the end. I guess I've been rambling. So, I appreciate it so much that you guys have watched my streams throughout the years. I've been live streaming for a long time, but I'm kind of craving to maybe stream way less. Maybe just once a week. And then the other 2 days, I have 3 days, remember? The other 2 days are me fondling with Adobe Premiere, my camera, and all the mics that I have, and all that stuff, and writing a script, and or sometimes I might just not do anything of all this stuff at all. Can I speak? Sometimes I might just not do anything of all of these things at all. There we go. And just sit back and relax, because I mean, it is tiresome to have a baby, but it's more wonderful than tiresome. I never allow myself to complain at all. But when she farts, it's not as bad as Pegasus farts, so I can't even complain on that. And there's no complaining at all, you know. Just makes our family grow. And yes, I'm gonna be that dad when she comes home from school and she's like, Dad, I want to play on PlayStation 8 with my friends. I'm like, take that Game Boy with you and show them how to use it. She's blessed. Let's wrap this up. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Happens when I'm in front of the camera. So thank you guys so much for watching me again throughout the years on Twitch. I'm gonna stream way less now, but maybe it's just more special when I finally go live, even though it was special every time I have gone live. But where have you been?